back with another video, and today's video, as the title suggests, is what if Naruto had multiple Biju. I searched this what if up and didn't see anyone do this. I only saw what if Naruto had all Biju and some other what ifs of similar topics. But if you have done this or somebody you know has done this what if, please tell me, and I'll make sure to give them credit where credit is due. So make sure to like, share the video to a friend who likes this, or just anime content in general. Comment down below what a suggestion solely Naruto based, as I'm on that daily grind. So keep supplying me with Naruto what ifs. Check out my Discord server down below. Subscribe, as I want to hit 5K by June and 10K by the end of the year. And with that being said, let's get into the video. 5 Kage sit in a room. Hashirama, the first Hokage of the Hidden Leaf. Byakuren, the first Mizukage of the Hidden Mist Village. Rito, the first Kazekage of the Hidden Sand. The first Raikage of the Hidden Cloud Village. Ishikawa, the first Tsuchikage of the Hidden Stone Village. All in one room. A 5 Kage summit. Hashirama had in possession 8 out of 9 Biju. Tobirama, being smart, would not allow his brother to give out all of the Biju, even if they got to keep the strongest of them all, the Kyuubi. So he would tell the Kage that he would give out 6 Biju, keeping the 9 in 7 tails. Hashirama would, begrudgingly agree with Tobirama. The events of the canon would go the same as the 7 tails was given to the village hidden in the waterfalls, which didn't have a forcing Kage, at least that Naruto viewers, if you will, know of. We now have a time skip leading up to Kushina's birth. Hiruzen and Minato would use the Reaper Death Seal, sealing 50% of the Kyuubi in Naruto and the other 50% in Kushina, with Hiruzen sealing the full chakra of the 7 tails within Naruto. A combined Reaper Death Seal would seal these beasts within Naruto's body, locking them tight. The difference here is that Kushina still survives, and Minato and Hiruzen, in their dying breaths, pass on the role of Hokage to the red-haired Uzumaki. Danzo would watch all of this unfold, cursing Minato and Hiruzen for making Kushina survive. If only she was dead, he thought. If only all of them are dead, then he could have the 9 and 7 tails Jinchuriki at his possession. Danzo would then plot to overthrow Kushina someday and steal the boy who, she had birthed, Naruto. The 5th Hokage and the first female one at that, Kushina, would do many things to strengthen the power of the village, strengthening security standards as well. She would also stop war with the Cloud, making a half-decent treaty with the village, as well as making a treaty with the Sand, and we now have a time skip of 8 years. Naruto would be enrolled into the academy. A big blockade would be in front of Naruto. Having 2 Jinchurikis would stunt his growth even more than in canon. His chakra control would be completely out of tune. He couldn't even gather chakra in the first place. It was that bad. Kushina, seeing this, would call in Jiraiya, who would engineer the seal on Naruto's stomach to let the Biju within him share chakra. Kurama, the 9 tails, and Shomei, the 7 tails, did not want to share their power with the boy, Naruto Uzumaki, but they couldn't do anything about it. With Naruto being able to make solid shadow clones now, Kushina, seeing Naruto's interesting usage of the clones, would teach him the multi-shadow clone jutsu as she trained to master her own 9 tails. Kushina would then do this as she has the good 9 tails, training hard and officially becoming above the level of a Kage and having an orange KCM 1 and 2. Kushina, using her knowledge, would try to apply it to Naruto, mastering the 7 tails as she didn't want to try to have Naruto tame the Kyuubi just yet, as it may damage his small body. Slowly but surely, ramen would become Naruto's favorite food, as it had an abundance of carbs within it, innately being a great food source. for training, as well as just one that Naruto desired and loved. Naruto would, through harsh training with his mother, Yamato, also known as Tenzo, and Kakashi, master the Seven Tails. Though mastering the Seven Tails took Naruto 2 years, making Naruto 10, as he would graduate on time, being a child prodigy of sorts, at least being looked at as one. Kushina, seeing so much of her late husband Minato in Naruto, would have Minato's former Hokage guards teach Naruto the jutsu. It would take Naruto a whole year to master this jutsu, but to satisfy Kushina, Naruto would on his own train to learn the Rasengan through books and things of the sort. It would make his mother proud, he thought, if he could become like his father, if he could even be better than his father. You've made it this far, so consider subscribing and liking the video. Due to the fact that Naruto had no true mentor for this jutsu, it would take him 2 weeks as he used the shadow clones to speed up the process, learning of the neat trick with shadow clones. Naruto would then, going on many missions, Naruto would, until one day he would go on a mission with a team, which was another B-rank mission. Danzo, wanting to see the true extent to Naruto, who had been known as a prodigy's power, would arrange for the mission. Basically, Naruto had been known as a prodigy, so Danzo would want to test the supposed, at least in Danzo's opinion, until he had seen for himself, power. Danzo would arrange for the mission to be an ambush, with high-ranking Jonin to attack them, as well as high-ranking Chunin and semi-high-ranking Genin. Naruto would be preparing a fire as the rest of his teammates went on patrol. This was the mission standards. Patrol the border of the Stone Village, if you will, closing in on the Mist's border, and then return back to the Leaf, a mission that the Mist had supplied the Leaf Village with, and the Stone Village itself had also requested for this to be done, as there had been many rogue Stone Ninja as well as rogue Mist Ninja frequenting these parts. 300 Stone Shinobi would jump out in front of Naruto's squad. Naruto would be oblivious to this, as 100 Genin and 150 Chunin and 50 Jonin, or 50 more Jonin, somehow through Danzo's sick admission had, launched this attack, and he was also able to recruit these ninja, making there be about 350 ninja to attack Naruto's squad. Naruto would make sure to light the fire a bit more before he went to go check on his teammates. Naruto would then think to himself that his team must just be doing some extra patrol. His job was to make sure they didn't go to sleep with an empty stomach, though he was usually on patrol with them, with one of the other members like Riku, Zeko, Kojo, Might, or Miko Hyuga being on cooking duty. Sometimes their Jonin squad leader, Kenzu, would be on cooking patrol as well, but it was usually never Naruto's duty. But he went on with it, thinking nothing of it, just bad luck in his case. Naruto would finish all the meals, going to check on his teammates, figuring that he had gotten cooking patrol, which was somewhat easy because of his recent rank up. They managed to kill 30 of the ninja, but the numbers overwhelmed them. As Naruto came, they would all use the camouflage jutsu to hide. Naruto would look at his comrades as he saw them on the verge of death, using a sensory connection. The Stone Ninja would tell each other they'll wait for him to start. Essentially, they just wanted to wait for him to be sad about the passing of his comrades. A maniacal plan, if you will. Naruto would look at Riku, and then at Kojo, and then at Miko, telling them to stay awake. Kojo would say that their time as ninja was amazing, with Riku saying, yeah. Miko would then follow up what they had said, but This day really sucked, Riku would add. Naruto would start to cry as the pigmentation in Miko, a Hyuga with an almost mastered Byakugan, faded in and out. Miko would say that he has a gift for Naruto. Naruto would ask, "What gift could you possibly give me at a time like this?" Miko. Miko would tell Naruto to give him his hand and let him guide it. Naruto would say fine, with Miko grabbing his eyes with Naruto's hand and then placing it into Naruto's eye. He would then do it once more, telling Naruto that there is a way to deactivate the eyes, a special Hyuga art if you will, and it is to be at one with them. Don't picture them as my eyes, picture them as your own. Naruto would start to sniffle as he would then deactivate the eyes, as his blue and vibrant eyes would have a light tint of lavender on them. He would then see the light fade out of Miko, Kojo, and Riku's bodies. Naruto would then look to their sensei. "Sensei, what should I do?" "Address me as Kenzu from now on. To take down those ninja, you'll need your will. I would say escape, but we tried. They were too fast." Naruto would understand. "Thank you, Kenzu. I'll do just that." Kenzu would cough up some blood. "If you can do something for me, Naruto, can you tell my wife and daughter that I love them both dearly?" Kenzu would start to cry. "Because if I didn't get somebody to tell them, they'd be worried sick." Tears would start to stream down Kenzu's face as he died. "I'll do that, Sensei. I promise." Naruto would activate his Byakugan, seeing the location of each and every one of the filthy stone ninja that had slaughtered Naruto's team. With almost 360 degrees vision, lended by the Byakugan, he would see two stone ninja leap down at him. Naruto would see this coming, slamming both of them into the ground. After they saw that their, two most skilled ninja that had leaped at Naruto, thirsty for a fight if you will, been, manhandled by the boy, they would all rush in. Rushing at Naruto. In theory, Naruto would access both the 7 and 9 Tails chakra, as a cloak would appear around him. Naruto would continue his crusade, making sure they knew his name, Uzumaki Naruto. Naruto, with the aid of Shomei and his Byakugan, would create a Biju Dama, firing it off. The Biju Dama would annihilate all but 2 of the ninja, since he had already injured the rest and successfully beat them. These 2 ninja would lift their hands to the air. Naruto would close his eyes, seeing a Genin and a Jonin. The Jonin had 2 medals on his chest of his Jonin vest, if you will, signifying that he was a respected ninja in this stone village. "What is your names?" Naruto would ask. "Zenbo and Tuki." Tuki was the name of the Jonin, Zenbo was the name of the Genin. The Genin with the power of a Kage. The Genin with the power of a Kage, Uzumaki Naruto, is the name you'll use for me when you report this incident to your Kage. The ninja would run away, with Naruto picking up his comrades as he went home. Naruto would then remember he had left 2, not 1. Naruto, enraged before he had gotten to his village, would power through, gaining immense speed as he caught up to them, killing the Genin, and leaving the Jonin, who was respected and would be heard out by their Kage, returning home as he buried his teammates in the leaf. Naruto would then light 3 cigarettes in their name. "Kenzu, you were my sensei. You were a great one at that." "Riku, a friend you were." "Kojo, you were the best brother I could have asked for. If I could have one, I would choose you. And you, Miko, You were my best friend, and I won't get that back. Naruto would exhale as a spume of smoke would flow out of his mouth as he resisted the urge to cough. Inhaling the smoke one more time as he held it, exhaling and placing all 3 cigarettes on each of their gravestones. Naruto would start to sniffle as he thought about all of the memories he had with his team. Even though it was brief, it had been a wild ride. And even though he hadn't been on most missions with them, and only few, it had still been amazing. He had still loved every moment that he had with his team. And Naruto would do anything to get it back. It was just bad luck, Naruto thought. Bad luck for him to be called into a mission where he would witness his comrades die. Kenzu's wife and daughter would hear the news of his passing. Kenzu's, that is, running to where he had been buried and seeing Naruto there. They would run up to him, asking if this was the spot where Kenzu lies, or where Kenzu had been buried. Naruto would nod, sniffling again. Are you his wife and daughter? Yeah, they would both say, with Naruto telling them both that Kenzu had loved them. He told me that in his dying breath. Just know, he did his job for the leaf. Well, Naruto would grit his teeth as he thought about the stone bastards who had killed his sensei, his best friend of sorts, his master, someone who he had been a pupil of. Naruto would tell them that it's his pleasure as he sighed, walking away as he pointed to Kenzu's gravestone. He was a good man, Naruto would say. Naruto would then go to bed later that day as a man with short black unkempt hair, bandages wrapped around his eye, and a cane watched Naruto with 2 Anbu behind him. Danzo Shimura. And with that being said, this has been What If Naruto Had Multiple Biju, and the like goal for this video is going to be 400 likes, so make sure to like, share the video to a friend who likes this, or just anime content in general. Comment down below solely Naruto based Twitter suggestions, since I'm on that daily grind. Check out my Discord server in the description. Subscribe to Anime God, whose link will be in the description, as I'm just trying to help the anime community, right, and the What If community, helping out smaller YouTube channels, as I feel that because I have a decently sized platform of, well, closing in on 5K soon enough, and very, very close to 4.2K, that I can just help smaller creators and therefore expand What Ifs as well as the anime community, and also just make, I don't know, make people's days, you know, knowing that I can do that, and that I can help people, like, just overall, whether that be somebody in real life, as 20% of the money that I make from YouTube goes to, like, well, charities and things of the sort, so I just, well, how would I say this in better words? I'm happy. I love to be able to do what I do. I love to be able to wake up in the morning, breathe in fresh air, and think about my YouTube career, at least thus far. Think about my family and friends, how I've been able to help, well, people just in general. As I said, 20% of my money goes to charity, and I make a decent amount of money. Of course, I can't disclose those numbers, but the numbers are above 600. Point being, just, man, thank you guys. Everybody who watches this, maybe leave a thumbs up if you've made it this far. Thank you. I love you. I love you all. No homo. But, actually, nah. Full homo. No, I'm just playing. But, yeah, I love you all, and, you make me, and you help me be a better person, and because of the support that you guys give me, you watching the ads helps me as well, so because of the support that you guys give me, it allows me to give back to the community and help smaller what if creators. Even though I didn't get that start, I wish I did, because it would have just helped me so much. And I've seen what shoutouts can do for people, so hopefully me shouting you guys out can give you guys a sort of piggyback. And anybody who's watched up to this point, just know that when I do shout these people out, I want you guys to go subscribe to them. I want you guys to go show them support on my behalf. Maybe even tell them that Rami X sent you. But yeah. Subscribe, as I want to hit 5K by June and 10K by the end of the year. And as always, Rami X signing off.